Welcome, dear listener, to a moment just for you. As we settle in together, let the outside world fade away and prepare to embark on a journey through the realms of imagination and insight. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and let yourself be carried away into the stunning landscape of the fjords that awaits us in the story. Make yourself comfortable and savor this moment of inner calm as you let your thoughts immerse fully into this story. I wish you a wonderful time of relaxation. And now, let's begin accompanying Lena on her experiences. Lena steps softly over the dew-kissed grass, her boots leaving gentle impressions on the earth as she approaches the fjord. The early morning mist, a tender veil, hovers over the water, blending the sky and the sea into a serene tableau. As she unloads her supplies, the only sounds are the gentle rustling of leaves and the distant calls of gulls greeting the new day. She sets up her easel with practiced ease, her hands moving with the familiarity of a long-cherished ritual. The blank canvas stands before her, a silent challenge, waiting to be transformed. Lena smiles, her heart swelling with the quiet joy of creation. Today, she thinks, something beautiful will emerge. Lena takes a moment to gaze at the landscape unfolding before her. The fjord, majestic and imposing, stretches into the distance, its cliffs towering protectively over the tranquil waters. The air is fresh, filled with the scent of pine and the salty tang of the sea. It's a place out of time, a reminder of the world's ancient rhythms and mysteries. With a deep, calming breath, Lena dips her brush into the palette, selecting a mix of blues and greens that echo the hues of the fjord. The first touch of the brush on the canvas is a moment of communion between artist and nature, a silent conversation carried through color and form. As she paints, Lena allows the landscape to guide her hand. Each stroke is a testament to the beauty she sees, a beauty that demands to be shared. The emerging image is more than a mere replication, it's an interpretation, crafted through the lens of her unique vision and emotional connection to the fjord. In this sacred moment, surrounded by the quiet majesty of nature, Lena feels a profound peace. Here, in the embrace of the fjord, she is home. The sun climbs higher, and the light changes, casting sharper shadows across Lena's canvas. She steps back, scrutinizing her work with a critical eye. The colors seem vibrant, the shapes precise, yet something vital remains elusive, something that doesn't quite capture the soul of the fjord before her. With each brushstroke, Lena's frustration grows. The fjord's grandeur, its awe-inspiring silence, and the sheer scale of the landscape resist confinement to the limits of her canvas. "What am I missing?" she mutters to herself, her brow furrowed in concentration. She tries different angles, mixes new colors, but the result still lacks the life, the essence, that makes the fjord breathe. The weight of her own expectations presses down on her. Lena has always sought to not just depict scenes but to convey emotions, to share the intimacy of her interactions with nature. But today, the connection that usually guides her hand feels strained, as if clouded by unseen barriers. Determined to overcome this block, Lena sets her brush down and steps away from the easel. She takes a slow, meandering walk along the water's edge, her eyes drifting across the details of the landscape. The cool breeze, the rhythmic lapping of the water against the shore, and the occasional cry of an eagle overhead, all these elements of nature's symphony try to soothe her restless spirit. As she walks, Lena ponders her struggle. Perhaps, she thinks, it's not about capturing everything. Maybe it's about finding a story in the landscape, a moment that feels true. She realizes that her approach has been too broad, too eager to grasp the entirety of the fjord's majesty in one frame. With this epiphany, Lena returns to her easel with a lighter heart. She decides to focus on a smaller, more personal aspect of the scene. It's a humbling acknowledgement that sometimes the artist must narrow the lens to reveal the depth of the story. Refreshed from her walk, Lena finds a new perspective as she meanders along the shoreline, her gaze wandering across the tranquil waters of the fjord. The gentle brush of the breeze against her skin and the rhythmic splash of water against rocks serve as a calming balm, easing the tightness in her shoulders and the clutter in her mind. As she ambles, Lena's eyes are drawn to a small, weathered boat tethered loosely to a nearby dock. It sways with a quiet dignity, bobbing gently in the rhythm of the water. Observing it, Lena feels a spark of inspiration flicker within her. It dawns on her that her painting lacks this personal, human element, the intimate touch that bridges the viewer to the vastness of the landscape. Why haven't I seen this before? Lena muses aloud, her voice mingling with the soft whispers of the fjord. The boat isn't just an object, it's a vessel of stories, of journeys taken and solitudes sought. It's a testament to the human presence within this expansive natural theater, a subtle yet profound reminder of our interaction with the world around us. Excited by this revelation, Lena quickly retraces her steps back to her painting setup. With renewed energy, she picks up her brush, now clear in her intention. She starts to integrate the boat into her canvas, infusing it with a sense of belonging and purpose. Each stroke is deliberate, capturing not just the physical form of the boat but the essence of its existence, quiet yet resilient, small yet significant. As the boat takes shape on her canvas, Lena feels a deep connection to her work rekindle. This isn't just a scene, it's a narrative, a shared moment between the artist and the observer, a single frame that speaks of the broader human experience within nature's embrace. The evening light casts a golden glow over the fjord, transforming the landscape into a tapestry of warm hues. Lena, reinvigorated by her newfound insight, returns to her canvas with a vision clearer than the crystal waters before her. With each brushstroke, she feels more in sync with her surroundings, more attuned to the subtle interplay of light and shadow, of nature and humanity. She works with a sense of purpose now, each stroke of her brush bringing the small boat to life against the vast backdrop of the fjord. The boat, once merely a feature in the landscape, becomes the focal point of her story, symbolizing exploration, resilience, and the quiet strength found in solitude. It is a vessel of personal journeys, both literal and metaphorical, floating in the embrace of the fjord's grandeur. Lena blends the colors with care, the blues and greens of the water deepening as they reflect the sky at sunset. The cliffs, too, take on a softer edge, their formidable presence softened by the evening light. It's a moment of perfect harmony, captured on canvas, as the natural world and human creation meld into one. As she paints, Lena finds herself reflecting on her own journey, the doubts and frustrations that have often mirrored the turbulent waters, and the clarity that comes with understanding and acceptance. This painting, she realizes, is more than an artistic endeavor, it is a narrative of her growth, a testament to the healing power of nature and the creative process. Finally, as the last light fades from the sky, Lena steps back to view her completed work. The painting now tells a story that feels true and heartfelt, a narrative not just of a place, but of a person interacting with that place. The fjord and the boat, together, speak of a peace and resilience that resonates deeply with her own experiences. Satisfied, Lena cleans her brushes and packs away her tools, her heart full of the quiet joy that comes from creating something that truly speaks from the soul. Inspired and encouraged by her new insights, Lena decides to present her work to the public for the first time in an art exhibition. The local gallery buzzes with quiet murmurs and the soft clicking of shoes on polished floors as the community gathers for the evening's art exhibition. The walls are adorned with vibrant canvases and thoughtful black and white photographs, each piece telling its own story. In one corner, Lena stands slightly apart from the crowd, her gaze fixed on her own painting, the fjord bathed in evening light, a solitary boat cutting through the water. As she watches, an elderly couple approaches her piece. They study it intently, their heads tilting in tandem as they observe the interplay of colors and themes. The man gestures towards the horizon depicted in the painting, his movements expressive as he discusses the artwork with his companion. The woman, her eyes reflecting the warm hues of the canvas, nods appreciatively, her smile wide and genuine. Lena feels a surge of pride and a flutter of nerves. She had poured her heart into this painting, translating her personal journey and the tranquility of the fjord into every stroke. Seeing strangers connect with her work brings a sense of validation she hadn't known she craved. Drawing a deep breath, Lena decides to approach them. As she nears, the couple turns to her, their expressions welcoming. "Your work is truly captivating," the woman says, her voice warm. "It feels like you've captured more than just a scene, you've captured a feeling, a moment." "Thank you," Lena replies, her voice steady despite the butterflies in her stomach. "That means a lot to me. This piece is very personal. It represents a time of reflection and growth." The man nods, his eyes still fixed on the painting. "It shows. It makes you stop and think, take a moment to really feel." The conversation shifts gently, with the couple sharing their thoughts and experiences, and Lena finding new insights in their interpretations. As the evening unfolds, Lena feels more connected to her community, her art, and herself, a network of understanding woven through shared experiences and the silent language of art. The next morning, under a sky streaked with the pale colors of dawn, Lena returns to the fjord. The place is quiet, the only sounds are the gentle lapping of the water against the shore and the distant calls of seabirds. She takes a seat on a worn, wooden bench near the water's edge, her mind still replaying the echoes of last night's exhibition. As she sits, lost in thought, she notices a young woman nearby, sketching intently in a large, spiral-bound pad. Curiosity piqued, Lena watches as the woman's pencil dances across the paper, capturing the serene beauty of the fjord with swift, confident strokes. After a few moments, Lena gathers her courage and approaches. "That's a beautiful sketch," she comments, peering over the woman's shoulder with a friendly smile. The woman looks up, her expression brightening. "Oh, thank you. I'm Emma," she introduces herself, her eyes returning to her sketch for a moment before meeting Lena's gaze again. "I was actually at the gallery last night. Your painting of the fjord, it moved me deeply." Lena is taken aback, a warm flush of gratification spreading through her. "I'm so glad to hear that, Emma. It's always special to meet someone who connects with your work." Emma nods enthusiastically. "It made me want to come here, to see this place through my own eyes, and through yours. Your use of color, the emotions. How do you do it?" They fall into an easy conversation, discussing their art, the challenges of capturing nature's essence, and the journey of self-discovery through creativity. Emma is curious, hungry for guidance, and Lena finds herself energized by the younger artist's passion and determination. As the sun climbs higher, painting the water with golden azure, Lena and Emma remain by the fjord, sharing stories and sketches, forging a new friendship. The encounter reaffirms Lena's belief in the power of art to connect souls, to teach and to heal. As they part ways, Lena feels a renewed sense of purpose, her heart buoyed by the unexpected joy of mentoring and the timeless, shared pursuit of beauty. Thank you for joining us for the magic of the fjords. It's been a pleasure sharing this serene journey with you. May the tranquility of the fjords stay with you, bringing a moment of peace into your day. Until next time, take care and keep embracing the beauty around and within you.